Hi Sagittarius, it's Maria from the Tarot Shop, and this is your tarot reading for the month of September. As I always say, please remember that this is generic, so if it doesn't resonate, then also maybe try out your moon and your rising. And the reason I say that is because sometimes you will have a month where you're operating more from that aspect of your personality than you are from your sun. So it's worth checking it out. Also, I want to add at the beginning of the reading that actually we're going through a planetary time at the moment where we're backstepping, we're going backwards. There are a couple of planets that are in retrograde, which means that I know Venus is, for example, and that means that we're rethinking what it is that we want, what we desire. Venus is all about passions, how we look, what we consider to be beautiful, our home comforts. We can be redoing our homes, redoing ourselves, beautifying ourselves in some way or another, getting fit. It's all sorts of things like that, but it's a period of time and it feels like you're going backwards, and you can actually just be rectifying errors from the past. So that's the month of September. Without saying any more about that, let's get on with the reading. So this is Sagittarius for the month of September. I'm just telling the cards so they know. Don't catch me out. No, not really. Right, Sagittarius for the month of September. This is an oracle card. I'll pull one oracle card and 6 tarot cards for you. Right, so Sagittarius for the month of September. What do you have for it? There we are. We're going straight through. I feel as if it's that. Okay. Right. Move beyond I'll hold it up for you. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Let's see what that is when it comes through the cards, what they mean to, because they usually give me, well, they don't usually leave me high and dry like that. They will give me high and dry, not high and dry. They will give me clarification. So Sagittarius, I'd like 6 cards, please, for the month of September. I'm instructing the cards. September, Sagittarius, 6 cards. There we go. We are there. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see, I can count. How wonderful. I'll pop those to one side in case I need a clarifier. So already this is very connected with the past. Okay, so let's see what yeah. I think, can I say this, Sagittarius? Sometimes you're your own worst enemy. You are letting expectations from other people. It feels as if you're literally being put upon, to put it bluntly. You have these roles and these expectations within your persona that you believe that you have to fulfill. Like, to be the perfect wife, you have to do this. To be the perfect mother, you have to do this. It's and you're not normally concerned too much with regards to perfection. But for some reason at the moment, you're moving through one of those periods about making changes, and actually, as a result of that, your roles have changed. I don't know if that makes any sense. We'll see as we go through it. Like, so for example, we begin the month with you're beginning to get some clarity and move forward financially. So it could be that things have been a bit tough financially, that you've been paying an awful lot of bills. You maybe have just had a big old slap up holiday, something to do with a car, something to do with a home. You had a lot of outlay. So you're moving forward and moving away from that, because it's, you're moving forward from financial things. So you're moving away from that. It's meant that you've obviously had some expenditure that's been quite tough. Now, the Justice card is a major arcana, and it's come slap bang in the middle of this. And this really is, this is the flavor, and it's really important to kind of get this across in this reading. The cards want me to. Justice is all about what's right for me. What's in it for me? Hang on a minute. What about me? So you've been taking care of everybody else and you've forgotten yourself. So justice comes back and says, there's time for balance here. You can't do this. You can't keep giving to everybody else and not yourself. So this is very much a time about self and actually about really communicating that with everybody. Now, in order to get this balance and to get this justice or whatever it is that you're looking for here, this balance in your life, you then throw yourself into activity over it. So there's lots of things to do. In order for that position to happen, you've got to get rid of some responsibilities, move things around, rejig your life, do some moving about. And in order to do that, to get to this point of justice about, hang on a minute, this is my life. Where am I going for me? And that's the important message here. You've got all this activity then, which is great. But that's because you're now getting yourself on the right path. And you exhaust yourself a little bit, okay? And I need to speak to you about guilt. Yes, I do. Okay, so I need to speak to you about guilt because the cards are wanting you to move into a place of yourself, okay? And you're allowed to be happy, you know. You are allowed to put yourself first. I know that's astonishing, but it is. You need to go beyond these ancestral patterns that mean that you have to take care of everybody, that you're responsible for everybody, because you're not. And it will exhaust you. So take some time out. Please stop worrying. Towards the end of the month, you know, this is guilt, time out, guilt. And actually, judgment. I pulled another card, obviously, clearly, because you can't end a reading like that. That would be ridiculous. Judgment is about your timing. It's so amazing that you got that card out of all of them. So this is about, it's time for you. Remember why you were here. You are a beautiful, worthy person. And this needs to start being about you. So the whole message of this reading is move beyond your ancestral patterns. Role models are role models, but they are not you. You're unique. You're special. You're here to beat your own drum. You know, beat your own drum. Doesn't matter about the past. You now do this for you because it's your time. The Judgment card is about waking somebody up from their past and from their dead and saying, hey, you've forgotten yourself. You've forgotten why you came here. You've forgotten your karmic recall. You've forgotten all the beauty that life is. You've forgotten that you're entitled to happiness. You've forgotten all of the wonderful things that life can offer you. So, very deep reading, very heavy. Hope that has helped and given you some. Just remember that. Please remember this guilt. I don't want you up at night worrying about it. You're entitled to be happy. And that's what the cards are letting you know. Okay, so that's your reading for the month of September. Thank you very much, Sagittarius. Bye-bye.